look into that, the second program in HTML, that is forms. We have covered entire concept in theory. I would like you to observe or watch all the videos of the chapter web designing. There we have given you all the information in detail. Now let us look into that. This forms, the output of the program would be like this. So this is, we have to create an HTML form in HTML. So this is a table, this is one table, inside this is a heading of the table, and inside the table this everything as one row. We have entered the values as one row in a table. So here the first one is called student ID. So this here the student is supposed to enter his ID. This is a text field. This is a text field. And again, if you look into that password, this is one of the form element, that is password field here. So this is password element. Next here you can see that here sex, here the student can select either male or female. This is called radio button. This is called radio buttons. Next we have country. Here is an option here. You will get drop down menu. As soon as you click on this button here, you will get it display name of the few countries here, and you can select any one of these. So this is called element drop down menu. And here next is hobbies. Here you can see there are 4 check boxes. So this element is called a check box. Here the student can select of his own hobbies here. This is one of similarly, and you can see there are 2 buttons, one is submit button and reset button. So this submit button is one of the form element, and also reset is also one of the form element. So here first you are supposed to enter the details here, and this is a text field. You have to enter ID. Password field, you can enter enter password. You can select any of the option here. Select again one more option from the drop down menu. You can select or you can check any of the hobbies of yours. Then after filling that information, you are supposed to click on a button here, submit button. So as soon as you click on submit button, you will get one more window, that is you will get a message successfully submitted. For that we have to write one more HTML code for this, or one more HTML form. And suppose here while you are entering some data, if you want to change the data, then you can make use of reset button here. The reset, as soon as you click on reset button, it clears all the values in the field and you can re-enter the data once again. So this is reset button and this is submit button. So this program consists of, there are 2 HTML form. One is to create a design like this or to get output like this. This is one HTML program, and we have to write, after this we have to write one more HTML program, that is to display immediately after pressing submit, we should display a message that is successfully submitted. For that we have to write separate HTML code or HTML program. Now let us write the program for this to create a student entry form. Here once again, this is the electronic form. It has many elements. This is text field, one element. Password field is one element. It is called radio button, it is one element. This is drop down menu is one element. Similarly, these are called check boxes. This is one of the element of forms, and also submit and reset button. So these are the different form elements, and all these we have discussed in our theory session. I would like you to watch all the videos of the chapter web designing, and then you can understand better. Now let us write code for the same. HTML code starts with HTML tag, then head tag. Under that we have title tag, and you can write here student entry form, then we have to close this title tag. Then close head tag. Next we'll start with body tag. We'll start with body tag. This body tag here I'll make use of center because I would like to display the entire output at the center of web browser window. So I have to make use of center tag here. Table, one attribute border, and I can give value as 1, close this table. Next we have to display the heading student entry form, table row as the first line. Here under this you can have head. This is called heading tag. I can write this is student entry form. Student entry form. I am closing this heading tag or TH, table heading. Now we have to close this TR tag. So this is the closing of TR tag here. First row, this is first row of your table. It is display student entry form. Next we'll continue with rest of the data. Next we'll start with second row in a table, and here the data as table data. So here we have to write all form elements. This starts with form, and here it has attribute action equals, and here had to be supposed to write the file name of one more HTML document. Here I can write forms2 as a file name HTML, close this, and it has one more attribute method that is post. Now I am closing this form tag. So this form tag has two attributes here. I have used two attributes of forms tag here, action and method. And action, this is the place we have to give the file name of second HTML document. We have to give the file name with appropriate path. That is, so after this we start writing form elements one by one. First one is student ID, and here this is input tag, and here input type equals text. This is the tag for text field space, and I can give the name of the field as student ID, size of the text field. I can give the value as 10. Then I am closing this input tag here. This student ID is the one element. It is input tag, and the type of the input is text here. It is a text field, and we are using the name as student ID, and size is 20. 20 stands for it accepts 20 characters. Then after this we can make use of BR tag, that is the control goes to next line. So next form element is password colon, and here input, and here the type equals password, closing the quote, and here name is again password, size equals, I can write 10, and I'm closing this. Again I can make use of BR tag. So this is input tag for this is password element. So this is for type here text here, and here type is password. This is another form element. After student ID and password, then make use of one more element, that is sex colon, and here that is input tag, input type. This is radio, because the radio button we have used this tag as radio, name equals sex, value, name equal to sex, value equals male, and closing this input tag, then we have to give the same value as male. So this is radio button tag. So this is one of the form element, radio button, and here this is for one value. Similarly, we have to write same input tag, input type equals radio name equals sex, value equals, now it is female. Now it is female. I am closing this, and here the value is female. This value must be inside double quote, and here value equals to female double quote. Then we are closing this. So this is an input tag to display radio button, and these are the values here. Next element is, this is for drop down menu. There is the form elements. You will write like this: country colon. Here we are using select tag, and here select space, name equals country, closing select tag, and here it starts with option, and here we can write number of options under drop down menu, and here India is one option. Close this with option tag, second option, this is second option. Similarly, option Australia, and I am closing this with option tag. Then after this we have to close this select tag, closing this, and we can make use of BR tag as the control goes to next line, or the display will be in the next line. So this is a select tag we are using here to display drop down menu. Under this we have three options here, so you can have number of options in your drop down menu. This is drop down menu, one of the element. Next element is checkbox, that is hobbies, and here we can start in the tag. Here we start with BR tag, that is to display this in next line, input, and this is type equals checkbox. This is type equals checkbox, and name equals CHK box, closing this, and here I can write the option, that is games. And similarly we can have number of options here. BR input type equal checkbox, name equals CHK box, close this. Next option is music, again BR tag. One more option, that is input tag, input type equals checkbox, type equals checkbox, name equals CHK box, closing this with one Dear students, welcome to our online classes. Now, today let us try second HTML program, that is forms. First, look for an application notepad. Open notepad application, maximize this window, and you can change the font according to your convenience. Okay, now let us start typing HTML tag for the second program. Here, HTML program starts with HTML tag, next head tag. Under this we have title, student form, then close title tag. We are closing head tag. Then we'll start body tag, and here body tag, immediately after this I am using center tag. The purpose is to display the form at the center of the web browser window. Center tag, and here next one is I can make use of a table tag.